Don't waste a step.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does! You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
I'd die if I met Leroica reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my nose.
I have something to ask.
Need something? Oh, darling. It sounds...
Speak. Shook. You believe you can survive, as you say.
Get back, kid.
I already told
Children!
you I don't have it!
Look who's here.
How stupid are you?
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Any questions, children? Get back, kid.
already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
So, we're traveling with the... Lead on.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least. Sensible.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the... and just...
Lost in thought. May it please Mistra.
No time to dally.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Keep a blade close. Subtle steps.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Best get going.
What a day. Into the shadows.
Wits and blades, always sharp. You need to pick me up.
Hello, you. Don't look now.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it.
There is work to do. Let's try this way.
Really? Now, the softest touch. A little souvenir. So.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. On my way.
I wonder what the next move is. Need to keep going.
Let's be quick.
What am I to do? On I go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ah, excellent choice.
Watch your back. On tippy toes. Watch your back.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. No time to waste.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your path.
Keep it quick.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
There's no time to waste.
Keep your distance, darling.
I'm ready.
Don't touch me. Be very, very quiet. I'm just waiting.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense,
Need anything else?
Onward then.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Keep your blade close. What can we rescue? What a generous pocket. A quick profit. Almost too easy. Delightful.
you're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense,
Nice and easy.
My faith protects me. This way.
If this isn't important, step in softly.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
Just like old times. Let's go to Paris.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me.
Bless
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make...
a very pinchable pocket. You're coming with me. We
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make...
Let's have a rummage. Not even
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense...
some mild larceny. Thank you. A little souvenir.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Delightful.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense...
Not a sound.
All right, what now? Have to keep going.
Ready and willing.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. To new horizons.
Can't give up now. Seems like a good moment to talk. Very well.
Speak. It is done.
Well met. That's the...
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Be with you in a moment.
A gentleman's only as dashing as his least-groomed locus.
Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. Yes, but that doesn't quite explain little old me now, does it? What is happening, or rather not happening to us, is entirely undocumented. Uncharted territory. The silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. You, or the dragon your blood hitched a ride with? Good. That's how it should be. You've power most can never dream of. I can smell it from here, like iron and fire. Glorious. But something smells off, Petal. Something is wrong, isn't it? Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
I don't
Take care now, sweetie.
How stupid are you?
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Another step forward.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. You, or the dragon your blood hitched a ride with? Oh, you're a saucy little spitfire, aren't you? Good. I like him that way. You've power most can never dream of. I can smell it from here, like iron and fire. Glorious. But something smells off, Petal. Something is wrong, isn't it? Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Where am I needed? A word, if I may.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along. There isn't a... Auntie Ethel will sort you out. Hey, bother.
I've already told you I don't
Take
have
it.
it! How stupid are you?
Where's what I can
Thank... There isn't... Auntie Ethel will... Hey, bother. Take care.
I've got a long road ahead.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will. I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you? Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
can't afford to stay idle.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or Hey, bother. Take care now.
Have a lot on my mind. And
Hello, Pet. Hey, bother. Take care.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I...
breathe deep and move.
True.
Now you lot. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll...
Thank there isn't. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. You or the dragon, you're a saucy little spitfire, aren't you? But something smells up. Oh, not that they'd listen. Hey, bother. Take.
Reeking of this place. You'll never get the smell.
What's next?
I'll have to burn them.
Thank there. Auntie Ethel will sort. Hey, bother.
already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
I'll never believe this. No one stopped me yet.
Take.
What to do?
Get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
Now you lot. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will. Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
If not over, then through.
Never get the smell of blood.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Don't be grumpy, Roland.